Armando, I'm going to bring in Dr. Richard Peterson. He's a specialist in psychology of money. Dr. Peterson, you know, Armando is doing something that many of us would have done, and I did for a time myself. You know, you drag yourself down with the financial and emotional weight of something material. For Armando, you know, the condo and the things they had there. So now he's in debt. What kind of mindset does he need to get into to make this change?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, as you yourself have pointed out, Carmen, this is a really common pattern. In fact, psychologists have a name for it. They call it the disposition effect. And it even won a Nobel Prize in economics back in 2002. People tend to hold on to investments that are losing value too long. It's a really common thing. It's found everywhere. In condos, in stock investments, even in relationships. People stay in bad relationships too long. So what Armando has really done is he's actually taken the first step, which is to acknowledge he's in a bad situation. And he's, by getting on this show, he's taken the first step, and he's looking for some support. And I think the best thing that we can do for Armando right now is actually show him some support and say, Armando, you're doing the right thing. It's good to try to get out of these energy-losing assets, whether it's you've done with the relationship, but now you've got the condo. You need to get rid of the condo, and I know you're going to lose some money on it, but you will find so much more energy freed up once you're able to let that go.
Yeah, and you know, Armando, you said earlier in the piece that, you know, the fact that you're so young, this is so hard, but Armando, that is probably the best thing you have going for you right now. You're young, so you have a lot of time to build your credit back up and to build your, and get yourself out of this.
I think that's the toughest part too, because first off, you know, I've been struggling with this for the past 2 years. I feel like I've got nothing left. Like, I'm running on fumes as we speak. And that's the hardest part. Like, it is an emotional drain. And at this point, like, I'm just happy to go to bed at night.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that I wake up the next morning.
Well, Armando, it's a big thing. And, you know, Dr. Peterson, I've been there myself. I had a very brief starter marriage in the 20s. You know what those are like. Divorce in a minute. But it was really devastating because my lifestyle drastically changed, and I had to build myself back up and get out of debt. And that's a very normal thing in breakups. But, you know, Dr. Peterson, let's tell Armando, you know, what he can do, because I want him to be happy about more than just going to bed at night.
Yeah, I mean, the key is really to get centered with what you've got right now. You've got more than just the condo and the mortgage. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got an amazing future in front of you. You've got so much, and it's really important to take some time. Take a vacation, take a walk in the park if that's all you have. But just take some time and appreciate all the great things in your life. Have some gratitude for what you do have. That'll put you in a position where you feel a little more confident about stepping out of the commitments that have been losing money for you so far, or losing energy for you.
Yeah, and Armando, too, remember that every day that you do something to move yourself forward, you're moving forward. Every day that you wake up and do something that gets you closer to where you need to be financially, you're getting closer. So every day is a new one. And Armando, here's what I want you to do. Make sure you go to HUD.gov and talk to a housing counselor and get out of that condo and keep in touch and let me know how it goes, all right?
Yeah. It's really important to take action. It's really important to do something with that.